Alright, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We got a lot going on. First of all, I wanted to apologize. Normally have a Thursday video out. A lot going on in this video, a lot going on outside of this video. And hitting a day late, but I apologize for that. We got a lot going on just up front. We have timestamps down below in the description, so if you want to skip around here and there and get back to a particular section, then that is available to you. With that being said, the agenda today is we have to announce the trailer giveaway winner. So we're going to do that. We're going to show you what we're driving, because we are going to take a drive. Truck and trailer. We've got a new trailer. Yeah, we've got a new trailer coming to the channel, and I'll announce that. We're going to go into the shop and show you a couple of the build options on it. It's not really extensive, should only take about 3 or 4 minutes, and then we will take that drive. So that is what is on the agenda for today. So let's go ahead and get into that first item, and that is who is winning the trailer. Let's see. All right, so we have our spinning wheel. We're using wheelofnames.com. So I have everyone who entered. There were 18 entries, and let's see who is going to be winning the trailer for the February giveaway. Here we go. And the winner is CTA Tucked. What did he win? All right, yeah, he won the 850 Moddings Versamax trailer. So congrats to CTA Tucked. I'm going to have an email down in the description. It'll be towards the top. So CTA Tucked, what you're going to need to do is email me at that email address and tell me that you won. Remind me what you won. And I'll have everything squared away for you. So congratulations to CTA Tucked. Thank you guys for participating in it. And let's go ahead and get on with what we're driving today. All right, we're going to start the drive off in Grand Forks up in BC using ProMods Canada. And we're going to take 42,857 pounds of gravel over to, or down to Spokane. So that is the drive for today. We have Harvin's Mack R, and always like to show this to you. And we've got the Freebeard Transport skin on this thing. This was done by Polly's Custom Skins. Thank you, Polly, once again. The engine, we have, this is going to be a test, guys. So we got the 42,000 pounds. We're going to rock it's either a 350 or 360. Or 60, so 350 or 360 horsepower. It's a Mack E6. We're going to use SerialBlack's version, and we'll see what's going on. We do have a lot of gears though, because as we get into it, this is going to be a twin stick Mack 5x4. So 20 different gears with a 4.25 differential. We should be okay, but I definitely wanted to get that differential up a little bit, especially because we're only 350, 360 horsepower. The trailer is absolutely brand new to the channel, and it is the Moss, or MAS, Moss chain floor trailer from Southern Trucking. And so he's got, this is a payware trailer. He also has a free Versamax trailer, I believe. Yep, and there it is. There's the MAS chain floor trailer. It is normally $25. He's got it going for 20% off right now, down to $20. He also has this free Max Atlas container trailer. You guys probably know him for all of his skins, all of his skin packs. He's got some reshade presets too. But pretty cool little trailer that we're driving today. So let's go ahead and go in right now into the shop, and we'll look at some of the build options. All right, so right off the bat here, we're going to need to customize this skin a little bit. It's nice that you have a ton of different options here, but maybe we can go with, I don't know, put in a color scheme here and see if that works. That's probably the one that I would go with. Got a green axle going on there. What else do I have saved? Whole bunch of different options for the skin, or we could just do a solid color. Any solid color would probably work. We can even do a metallic if we want. That looks pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and go through all of these options here. Let's look at the chain type. Chain type is single. As far as the body, you can get it with or without the mesh. So here's what it looks like, and it's this top part here. Here's what it looks like without the mesh. So it looks just a little bit more plain, but if you want that mesh, go ahead and put it back on. You can see the belts there that would run the product in and out. As far as the chassis, we've got a couple different options here. So we got a 36 tandem. We got a 36 tandem with a front lift. We've got a triaxle with no lift. We've got a triaxle with a front lift and a triaxle with a rear lift, depending on what sort of options you want there. I usually always go with like a front lift. That's just me. But to be honest, if you went with a rear lift, that might actually help you be a little bit more maneuverable. That being said, I probably just opt to go for the front lift, take a little bit of weight off that when you don't have such a heavy load. We're only dealing with a 36-footer anyway. Skins we've already touched on. Accessories, there's just a couple. Right here in the front, you can have a front wall, or you can leave it wide open so that you can see everything that's going on as it's working. Markers, you get stock, these stock lights, or you can go with the nodes. You use whatever light packs you have in there. I'm just going to probably stick with the stock markers for this. Obviously, tire and wheel options, as always. And then you get a few mud flap options. So here's what it looks like with 2. Then there's 3 of them. 4 with the logo. 4, and these are short. We got 3. We got 4 again. And those are your options. So a whole bunch of short ones, longer ones, 3, 4. Some are small, some of them are wide. Whole bunch of different options there, but that pretty much does it on the options. So it's basically tires and wheels, mud flaps, marker lights, and this front wall. So it's actually there's not a whole lot to customize on it, but let me tell you, one of the things that you're really going to like is the loads. And Goggles already did a video on this a few days ago, and he was ecstatic that he actually got to haul silage. And I've actually done a drive like that too. But today we're going to be working with gravel. So the loads are something that we're going to really be interested in. Let's take a look at those now. So here is our trailer. And let's take a look at the cargoes. We've got cottonseed. And we're going to leave this open here so you can see what's going on with there. So there's the cottonseed. We also have dirt. Pretty good. Gravel, that's what we're going to be hauling today. Oats. Wood chips, I like the wood chips. Wheat. Pretty good detail on this. Silage, of course, that's what Goggles was all excited about. And it does look pretty good. Dried hay raised. Look at that. Like how you can see it through this little open area too. Silage raised, manure, straw, and what else do we have? I think that's the last one. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you get 12 different loads on here. Not bad. The loads are really what I'm looking forward to. And normally some of these would have a tarp. I don't mind if it doesn't have the tarp option. It's maybe a little bit more realistic, but honestly, I want to see what the load is. I want to see the cargo. So, pretty good job here from Southern Trucking, or pretty good job here from Southern Skinning. And let's go ahead and get on with the drive. All right, we are here in the Mack R. I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about the transmission before we get going. So if this isn't interesting to you, go ahead, look at the timestamps down below in the description, and fast forward to the drive. But for those of you that are interested, and I know there's an increasing number of people getting interested in these twin sticks. So this is a little bit different than a Spicer. Whenever I put together a twin stick package for a Mack, I'm always doing it with the main and the auxiliary transmissions reversed. So normally this would be your main here on the left, and then over here on the right would be your auxiliary. Normally, that's what you would get with a Spicer. Mack is backwards. So this is our auxiliary here. We do have 4 gears. I'll show them to you. Upper left is going to be called low-low. Bottom left is going to be called low. Bottom right is going to be called direct. And top right is going to be high. So low, 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 direct, and high. And then over here on the main box, we've got reverse upper left. Bottom is first, second, third, fourth, and bottom right is fifth. So there's going to be plenty of opportunity for me to switch this up, because I was actually driving a Spicer 5x4 yesterday, which is got them backwards. I got to remember this is the main gear, and especially when you go to slow down and you're hitting the Jake and you're trying to downshift, I forget almost every time. So I'm sure you'll be able to have a good laugh. But let's go ahead and get underway. Head to Spokane.
Let's get going. The leaders of many foreign nations await your arrival.
Again, that is SerialBlack's E6, 360 horsepower. So we are underway. Let's go. Parking brake off. Headlights are on. We'll go ahead and get our 4-ways on. And we're going to go ahead and put it in the first gear. This shifts weird. It really does. I'm going to have to put up like a diagram of how this all works. But essentially what's going on is you're going to start in low-low, and you're going to start in first. And I'll put this up so you can see what gear I'm in. Once we go to 1 low-low, then we go to 2 low-low, and then 1 low. It's always got like 1 ahead. So after you would go through, see we're in first here, first low-low, you would go to 2 low-low, and then you would go back to 1 low. So here's the low, and back to first. Now you're not going to need all these, and I don't use all of them, especially because it's not a huge load on here. But they're a lot of gears, and they're smashed together, and some of them are more or less redundant. At this point, once I get to the 1 low, I'm good to go, and with this auxiliary. 1 direct, 1 high. Now my next one would be 2 low, you would think. Would be to go into the 2 low, because I've already used the 2 low. But instead, right before I go to 2, I'm going to go back to the low, and I'm going to go into 3. Again, that's a repetitive gear. It's only if you need that, you got a heavy load on a hill, and you need every single gear. Otherwise, what you would do is go to 2 low, and then just go through 2 direct, and 2 high. After that, instead of going right to 3 low, we're going to go to 4 low, then we're going to go to 3 low. So every time you think you're going to go into that next number, go up 1 more for the low gear and then bring it back. And then this just continues, 3 direct, 3 high. After that it gets a little tricky, but we're still dealing with repetitive gears. Honestly, from here, I just go straight to 4 low, 4 direct, 4 high, and then with 5, I go back to direct, no 5 low, and then 5 high. There is a 5 low, there is a 5 low in there, but they're separated by like 4 gears. It's really weird how it's set up. Anyway, just to show you, give you an idea, let's go ahead and start off in the 1 low position. I'll leave that thing up so you can see what gear I'm in. And we go into 2 low pretty quick. And then from here we would go into 1 low. And that's basically how she shifts. I think I'm just going to take a whole gear to start off with. That was a little close. Get back in the truck.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Like those high gears, we can definitely get it going, or definitely get it stopped in time. Keep our 4-ways on until we get out into traffic here. We're going to take a whole gear again. You gotta sit on it quite a bit. I missed it a little bit. Get the 4-ways off, and pause the track IR. Get the windows up.
Continue straight.
Let's go ahead and start in 1 low again. Ooh, grinding them all. I still haven't figured out how to float them all really well. Nah, I'm missing them all. We'll go up to 2 high. We'll get them. We'll get them by the time we get done.
Meters, turn right.
Is it a lake going on here?
Turn right.
We'll go ahead and start off in 1 low. Missed it again. I'm not waiting long enough, I guess. Got that shift down. A little bit better. Since we're on this hill, I'm just going to go ahead and walk it up. We'll go to 3 direct next. Quick shift. This is where, instead of going to 4 low, I could go to 5 low. Wonder if we should try it. See, it is rather repetitive. So let's go to 4 low.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Wow. Maybe it's just because I was on a hill.
Turn right.
And we're going to get into some mountainous driving here. I'm just going to kind of keep it right here. See where these turns take us. $60 kilometers. I think that's 31. I think it's 31. Well, my GPS says 50. That's too much, though. I think we're going to stay right here at 31. Downshift back to 3 direct. I like that whistle, that turbo. Yeah, there's so many of those repetitive gears, those low gears, except the first one. Most of them are just so repetitive. And it ends up throwing off your shifting quite a bit. We are rocking and rolling back there.
400 meters. Turn right. Turn right.
Is that Jake? Where do they have us going? I think they have us going right up here. Get the windows down in case they need to talk to us. Alright, do the border check since we're headed back down into the States. Out of Pro Mods Canada. Love Pro Mods Canada. Alright, thank you guys. See if we can hit this. There we go, we got it. Let's see if we can get one more. There we go. We're cooking now. Such a beautiful drive. Going from Canada down into Washington. One of my favorites. We could probably drop it down just a little bit. Let's see if we can go 5 low. There's wow. Yeah, that is really messed up. All right, let's go back down to 4 low. I think we're gonna have to go back down to 3 after that. I think that's how it works. In fact, you know what? I think it goes 4 low. Let's try this. 4 direct, and then we can go 5 low. I think that's how it works. If we get some speed up, I'll try it, just so I can figure this shift pattern out. So we're going back to, let's go to 5 and low. There we go. And then I believe from here we would go to 4 high. Yep, that's correct. And now we'll just finish it up with 5 direct and 5 high. Go back down to 5 low. Pick up a little bit of speed. So it turns out you can actually use these things. I might end up using them a whole lot more on the high end. It's a little bit more confusing. Now let's go back to 4 direct. 4 low. Every time you try to make that shift and you stop your forward momentum on a hill, you really should be going back 2 gears. That's kind of the thing of it. 4 direct. We'll leave it right here. Ooh. Get her down in speed.
Take the first exit, President Wazer. Continue straight.
take a look at this trailer a little bit with our gravel in here. I do like that extra little lattice work that's happened there at the top. Pretty cool little trailer, and all the configurations with the axles, which is highly functional. I like it. Obviously, we got what I built was the front lift axle, but with 42,000 pounds, I'm going to go ahead and leave it down. Pretty cool little trailer, though.
Meters, exit right.
And definitely a good deal right now with that 20% off at the filming of this video. I don't know when you're going to see this video. That's what happens. I think you go 4 low, and then I believe it may be... Is it 5 low now? Nope, we must have already missed it. The 5 low comes in there at some point. Maybe it comes right before the 4 low. Just like kind of following the rest of the pattern. Just love the scenery here. And, I mean, they haven't even really done much to Washington, and it already looks great. A retouch would be even better. Just like they were reworking California. But before they do that, I really hope they give Nevada some attention if they're going to do any reworks. Let's go back to 5 low. And then we'll go back to 4 high. It's a little quirky like that, these older transmissions. We can get it to go into gear. And then I don't know if we're probably not gonna be able to get up to it, but from here, 5 direct, 5 high, so we're only 2 gears away. Might be able to get into one of them. So that's the only thing to watch out for is if you're thinking about going from 4 high to 5 low is way with lower gear for whatever reason. Oh, and they got us coming in. Good to go. Start in 2 low, then to 1 low. Take the whole gear. We'll just skip one, skip direct and go to high. Alright, we got it figured out. And 28 minutes left. We're almost there. Yeah, it's so cool to be able to see the load of that gravel through there. Definitely just keep that thing off so you can see the load. That's what it's all about. It's real precise. See if we can get it this time. There we go. It's got to be like right at 1200, 1250 or something like that. Of course, you can just go through them individually like that. We would just be doing a ton of shifting. First and second gear if we're hitting them all. As we're entering Spokane now. Okay, I remember this. I need to be over in the left lane.
In 400 meters, turn left.
We got a green here? Good.
turn left.
We're going through it. We're going through it. And they got us.
Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, okay, so I actually do have the rear lift on here. Couldn't remember. We'll go ahead and put it down. Well, I hope you guys are having a good Friday. Set up for the weekend, huh? Let's go forward. We've actually got some rain here in Southern California. And, I mean, we need it. The only fear is, because we're getting a lot, it's actually raining right now pretty hard. And this is going to be the last of it up until this early evening.
In 400 meters, turn left.
But main concern,
Turn left.
even though we need the rain, everyone's concerned about, are we going to get mudslides from the fire? Kind of a get hit back to back. A lot of these people returning back to their properties, seeing what options they have to clear stuff out or decide whether they're going to move on, they're going to rebuild and stuff, and this is just another wrench in the works, another delay before they can start getting back in there. So keep your thoughts with those people as well. But yeah, fun little drive. Love the Mack R. Always
right. And then turn right.
Always good to get a new transmission, and I'll have a link in the description to where all the materials, so you can put it together. You just basically take all the files and use the
and then turn left.
Use the tutorial video that I put out recently on how to put together your own. I provided you with most of the materials. You just have to have your button assignments and go through and change some of the code in the controls.sii file. If that doesn't make any sense to you, check out the tutorial where we built the Spicer 6.4. It's basically same steps, and I've got timestamps in the description so you can skip right to that portion. Alright, 4 ways on. Pause track IR, get the windows down so I'm not shaking around in my head. I'm making you guys sick. Alright. Let's see where we're going to go. Are we going to do something impossible? Is that really impossible? I don't know. I think that's doable. Let's go ahead and start off in 2 low. Very sensitive on this one. Yeah, so from what Goggles was saying, you should be able to let out most of the clutch before you even get onto the gas, and I do not see that that is very possible with this engine. I don't know if it applies like that to other SerialBlack's stuff. I don't know if it's just a Mack thing, but with this I haven't been able to. I have to add in quite a bit of throttle before I'm off the clutch, otherwise it stalls. Are we going to be able to maneuver this in? I think we are. Hit the horn, let them know we're going back. And we'll keep it in low. We've got 4 reverses. Same thing, low, direct, and high. Just like every other gear. I may have to pull up again. Not sure. They might take this though. I'm not as straight as I'd like to be, but I think that's going to have to be good enough for right now. We'll keep the 4 ways on. Get the windows up. Parking brake. parking lights on only, and we'll shut her down. All right, welcome to Spokane. Thanks for coming along on the drive. I hope this helped you out. Also, check out Goggles' channel where he went through and did a drive with this as well. I'm really liking it. I think it was a good purchase, and I would definitely recommend it. I like the axle variations. I definitely like something with a lift. Not too many other options for it. Maybe they could build out some more, but I'm really liking the loads on here. Some realistic and detailed looking loads. And for 20 bucks, it's on sale now. Great value. So definitely go ahead and check out Southern Skinning. I have a link down below for this trailer. Always love the Mack R, like the new transmission. And again, congratulations to CTA Tuck for winning the trailer. I'll have details for March when we're going to do the next one. You just have to tune in, watch the video, and I'll show you how to do it, how to get entered. You're basically just entering the trailer name into the comments, but thank you all for participating in that. Really helps to build the channel, and I'm hoping to give something back to you guys as a thank you for watching the videos, for subscribing, and yeah, so if you enjoy the drive, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell so you can see all my videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.